You should have sat there. Good morning. How are we doing? That was what our coach Judy said to me yesterday. We were in a coffee shop in Manchester. We're getting ready for High Rocks today. Many of the ladies are here today as well, which is going to be good. And we're in the coffee shop yesterday just doing a little bit of work, and Judy's facing this way, which all as she can see is the fridge and the food. Whereas I'm facing the other way, and all I can see is an empty to let sign on a building in the city centre in Manchester that says leisure or retail. And all as Julie can think about is going, well, you've got more willpower than me, so you should have sat here, because all I can see is food. I'm looking at the other way, going, all I can see is an empty unit in Manchester that says it has leisure permissions, which is quite interesting if we ever wanted to open a FruciFit in Manchester. Not that that's going to happen. But the reason I'm sharing this is because your environment makes a massive impact on what you focus on, where your attention goes, and what you think about. And if we just translate this to our own homes and how we can change our environment, like when you walk in from work, when you walk in, whether that's working from home or outside, when you come in, is the first room you go to into the kitchen? Is there food left out on the side that is easy to pick? Those bites, those licks, those tastes. Do you just have a fruit bowl out in the kitchen so if you did walk past something, it would be more likely to be some fruit? Are we making it easy or hard to make better informed, nutritious choices around our food? Because we've got to create the environment, especially at home. We're in control of this, right? We've seen the research with checkouts at supermarkets with chocolates in, with sweets in. The more of these around, the more likely we are to buy them. That's why they put them there. So people have gone, let's change these, and most of them seem to have changed now. They often have like nuts or dried fruit or something like that, compared to like chocolate and sweets at the checkout. But yet, are we doing this in our own home? Can we have a glass of water next to every meal? Can we have a bottle of water, a glass of water within arm's reach throughout our day so that it's easy to drink more water? Can I make sure that when I finish work, I'm not just going straight into the kitchen? First thing I do, I go for a walk before, or I wind down a little bit. I have an apple before. I take an apple with me to work, so on the way back I can have that apple, then go into the kitchen and make better decisions then, because I'm not just ravenous, starving, hungry. And these are all things that we can do to help our environment and make it fit us that little bit more, make it fit our lifestyles that a little bit more. So I hope that helps, and pick something on here, because your environment does matter. What you do, who you eat with, can impact your results. Like going further than this, if you go out for a meal and 2 out of 3 people go, yeah, I'll get pudding, you're more likely to get pudding. And it's little things like this. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's about aligning your actions with your goals. At the very least, in our home, we can 100% control our environment a little bit better, whether that is applying these simple things like glass of water within arm's reach, only having a fruit bar at the time, having an apple, so on your way back, or something like that, on your way back, you're not just going into the kitchen at danger time, if you like, where you're starving, hungry, you could eat anything, it's not quite dinner time yet, and then we end up ruining our dinner, right? And we always say this at FruciFit as well, we want you to enjoy your food. We actually want you to enjoy your food. Often people go to me, I would join, but I just like food too much. I'm like, yeah, me too. I want you to enjoy your food as well. So pick one thing and apply this. Have a look at your environment today. And is there anything that you can see where it's like, I'm making this harder for myself by doing that? Why am I doing that? And that might just be something that you can change straight away today. But quite often I like to add things in. So glass of water within arm's reach is a really good one. You're more likely to drink the water. Especially, if you're, it sounds odd, but if you're doing something that's a bit boring, but, linked to a boredom eating, you have some water with you. All of a sudden someone's like, you just kind of need these breaks, and you just go, the only thing there is to drink water. And you end up drinking a bit more water, which at the very least helps with your hydration and your water drinking habit, right? So anyway, have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon.